Hey guys, welcome back to another video update. It's been a while since I last recorded a video, and I've been busy in my life. I've had to take some really important decisions, which made me, which made it actually pretty tough for me to focus on trading. And I was traveling quite a bit in the last quarter of 2022, so all of that kind of mixed together, it kind of caused a lot of problems for me, and I couldn't focus on my trades. And so I decided to shut everything down uh, and focus on my life, right? And finally, I'm at a place where I think I can focus on training again, right? So, which is why I'm recording this video, and I'm going to be making a bunch of videos, basically tracking my whole journey. Uh, I've started trading on Bybit after realizing like this gap that I took was really good. It was introspective, and I realized that I thrive in a competitive environment. So I've decided to switch over from Binance to Bybit because Bybit there's a lot of trading competitions that take place on Bybit, and I wanna participate in them. And yeah, that's basically my whole plan. Let's start with what my plan is, right? This is the trading journal that I'm maintaining. I basically started with $500 on Bybit, and I'm trying to grow it. I'm trying to grow it by 10% per week. Right, my account should grow 10% each week. That's basically my whole plan, and I don't take a lot of trades. Unlike the last time I did the challenge from 500, where I flipped $500 to $2,000, I don't wanna rush this, and I want to put a lot of thought into my trade and think about it and why I'm taking the trade, right? So it's basically, yeah, that is basically it, guys. I started in Feb. The week one was pretty interesting. I opened a Bitcoin short position, which I think I posted on Twitter, and I took partial profits out of that, which was a $61, and I've left the remaining half uh, open, and it's still riding. And basically, I hit my week one targets in a single trade, right? And my risk was only 8.73%, and the total risk I'm willing to take is just 20%, and anything beyond that is basically a wrong way to go about it. My parameters are basically grow my account 10% every week, and risk be greater than should be greater than or equal to should be less than or equal to basically 20% of my account, right? So basically this is these are the two things that I'm following, right? Let's talk about the first trade, which was Bitcoin short. I'm recording all of my trades in here. Right, so basically Feb 2, my gut feeling is why I opened this trade. There wasn't any the technicals weren't really that strong, but still I kind of felt like it would be a really good position to start the trade. Right, this is where I opened it. Right, I was seeing a lot of bearish divergence happening here on a 4 on 1 hour time frame, and so I wanted to take the trade initially over here, but I've been wrecked a lot of times playing divergences. That is why I did not open this short position. So basically waited for the price to come down to 23.4k, and this is basically where I thought I could open a trade. Right, one of my from a technical aspect, it looked like a triple tap setup. There was a lot of liquidity resting below all these lows here, which was like virtually uncollected, which is why my initial target was roughly 21.2k, which was basically the H12 resistance level that's now been flipped. So basically, if price holds above this, it's gonna flip into a support floor, right? The price did come down here, although I don't think it retested H12. Did it actually come down there? I don't think so. Yeah, it came very close to retesting the H12 over here. As you can see, this is where I opened my trade. Excuse me, this was my target initially. I should have booked profits around here, but I did not. I'm expecting the price to continue going lower. I expected to at least retest the to the 200-day moving average at 19.6k. But that's another story. I'll get back to that. Uh, so coming back to the trade journal, this is my initial thinking. And then on Feb 3rd, I moved stops to break even, and after that, I added more size at the FEG at 23.2k, which can be seen here. Yeah, there was an FEG here. I placed another order around this level, and yeah, after that, so this is how it was, right? Placed an order at FEG, and then on a 3-day time frame, I saw that there was a breaker here, and I wanted to book profits around here. But if we kind of dip lower and close beyond the 50% of this breaker, like somewhere around 20,600, if there's a daily candlestick close below 20,800, that would incentivize me to not close my position but to keep it open and maybe add more on the bounces that we see here. Basically, this is what I was expecting, and still expecting something similar, because this was taken on 10th Feb, right? Let's show you what's happening on that 3-day time frame here. Right, so the price came into the OB. It saw there was a lot of buying activity that took place here on the, and this happened on the CPI thing, right? That's when it dipped into this level. I wouldn't mind it coming all the way down to 20,800. I think there's a valid chance it could come down here. But yeah, like I mentioned, right, if it closes below 20,300, I'm gonna keep my positions open. And yeah, that's basically my whole thought process behind this trade. It's still open. I've taken partial profits at 21,913. I'm letting the rest ride. It's not a lot, as you can see here with this thing. It's yeah, so basically I have just 0.034. It's not a lot. $30 in profit, 62 already booked. So that's where we're at, right? This was my first trade. And in the second trade, I opened a Doge long position. I was too early to this trade, although the thought process behind it was pretty good. It was supposed to be a quick scalp. As you can see here, Doge USDT 15-minute time frame. Let's see what happened here. USDT. All right, so you can see it was a good trade, but I was basically too stingy with the stop loss. I should have kept it around here, but I did think about keeping it down here, but the RR didn't make sense, right? Because I was only expecting the price to go up to 62 fib. Anything beyond that seemed unlikely, but unfortunately the price did go up to 70.5. If you did look at this, it still wouldn't make sense, right? A 1 hour trade, I don't usually take 1 hour trades. But yeah, that's what happened with Doge, and eventually the price did rally. This kind of seemed like a bottom. My entry point was pretty good, so the price went as low as 3% lower than my entry. Yeah, so the lesson that I learned here is that I was too early. I should have waited for the price for another liquidity run. And yeah, that's basically the mistake that I did here. And this trade cost me $9. Yes, $9. And then I opened a 1-inch position, right? Even that was pretty good. Just 1 sec. Yeah, so this was basically my trade for 1 inch on a 4-hour time frame. Why did I take this trade? Because I was seeing divergences, if I remember correctly. This was Doge. Not divergence, yeah, basically. So this we had the 50, and then we had the 100 daily EMAs basically supporting it, and then we had I think on lower time frame there was an OB, there was an order block. Yeah, so on 12-hour time frame we had a pretty good OB that was retested, a bullish order block that was retested once. I wasn't expecting the price to come all the way down here, but after it did, I basically closed at break even, right? And so far the price is holding pretty good, not gonna lie. The RSI is struggling around the 50, but once we managed to kind of close above that, it things might look pretty good. On a 4 hour time frame, I did see increasing momentum here, which is why I just like this could have been a really good futures trade, but it was going pretty slow. So I basically cut my positions at break even, and I bought basically I bought spot orders at 0.563, if I remember correctly. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I don't remember, but I think I bought spot a little lower than my entry point over here. 536. Yes, that's where I bought it. 536. This is my entry for spot. So yeah, ignore this. Spot is basically in profit. I'm expecting it to breach the 200-day SMA and then make a run higher basically. So yeah, pretty good trade. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind taking L's like this. And the next trade was basically BNB short, which was amazing. Woke up at 5:30, 5:26 that day, and I saw a Wall Street article that was basically 14 minutes after it was published that BNB BUSD was basically a security from SEC, and that Paxos was sued. Right, that was really good. A good day, not gonna lie. A good trade as well, as you can see here. Wait, did it not add any charts here? Yeah, I remember. I did not add any charts here, but I think I posted on Twitter about this particular trade. Just a second, it's taking longer than usual. Yep. So this was basically my whole setup for BNB, and the profit was like it was amazing. I did look for long after CPI, but kind of felt shaky. I didn't take the trade, so that was BNB. Basically the fifth trade. Yep, that was the fourth trade. And then I opened ETH long, which is the most latest one, and also looks pretty good. Spotted a lot of divergences on a lot of altcoins, but decided to pull trigger on ETH, which is much more reliable as compared to other altcoins. You can see Awesome Oscillator flipped above the midpoint, above the median of the zero line, and looking pretty good. I'm expecting it to retest 1677, which is the monthly resistance, but honestly, I'm a little greedy. I'm expecting it to go all the way up to 1820. This is something that I have to improve on. I basically have targets way too higher than the price normally goes. That's how I kind of got wrecked a lot of times. So yeah, that's the game plan. Take profits at 1677 and decide from there. That is the latest trade, which is still in. Yeah, which is still in. I haven't closed any of that. And basically, the last trade that I want to discuss is Tron, which is also looking pretty good. Not a big trade. I opened this position based on my gut feeling. I was expecting a lot of things happening in the market, and I felt that Justin Sun would do something interesting, right? OpenTRX Pilot will open more after CPI today. Have a gut feeling Justin Sun might do something similar. And then today I realized that the Tron revenue basically doubled after something. I don't know what it is, but looked bullish enough for me. And the initial reason why I opened it was because of the head and shoulders pattern that I saw here. This is the left shoulder head, and this was the right shoulder. On top of that, I was seeing strong bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence on 1 day time frames. So that basically concludes the trades that I'm in right now. The only qualm that I have is that the ETH position was a pretty big one compared to my previous positions. As you can see, $1,500 position size. This is $1,000, but since Tron trade was opened after the ETH trade, its risk is significantly higher. I'm currently at 23.9% risk, which is not good. So I'm gonna see what happens, right? This is the only thing that I've it's a red flag, honestly, but let's see what happens. So this is what's happened so far. My account balance right now I think is around 750. Looks good. I'll update you guys again probably in a week or so. If you enjoyed or enjoy this video, please make sure to hit subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is basically, hold up, let me give you the link, youtube.com/@mangyoko with a 0 at the end, as always. Have a great day. Peace.